city. So, really quickly though, I would like to just play this for you guys so you can get to know Josiah a little bit better, for those of you who don't know him at all. And here we go.
That real guys go for real down to my girl. So what up? Josiah Amaze. I do art. I do music. I do life. My main focus really is showing people how to utilize their passions and their crafts and their talents in order to live a life that they want to live. I think from I told myself I didn't want to show anybody my craft until it was ready. So I wasn't really influenced that much by the community. Whatever direction I go, I go.
control. R.I.P. the fucking that guy. Whatever his name on that line.
The first record I released was with a good friend of mine named Dom Caruso. And we were at a party one time. I would always rap at parties, and I was at a party one time. I was like, yo, dog, you got some shit? Like, I'm an audio engineer. I want to record you. I was like, sure, let's do it. So we met up, and when he told me he wanted to meet up, I already had, I had been writing for years. I already knew I was ready to do some stuff, but I got a beat, and I remember the song was, I think, Make You Famous, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know what it was. It was just an old school beat that I remembered from another track that somebody had sampled. And I was like, yo, this song could be dope. So I made a song with him, and that was, I think, in 2008, 2009, something like that, is when we released the first mixtape, and it was just Hello, My Name Is. It was the title of it. And by then I was going by Just Amaze, so it was Amaze, Hello, My Name Is. And yeah, that was the first project we released, and within a couple of months I got to open up for one of my biggest, he's an artist from Houston named Charlie Boy, and I was a big fan of him growing up. And so I was able to open up for him, and I was like, damn, dog, like, I'm 19 years old, not even old enough to get in the club, but they're allowing me to come perform. Obviously I got something, so.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you fun off his desk, but you're driving his ass on your chest. But I'm not even trying to be that guy. But as we're walking this, I'm trying to be that guy. But they still look at me like I'm the guy that they should hate. A real shit, I'm trying to relate to my city, because my city really great. And I swear to God, still in my heart in no way.
Well, I remember one time I was watching Pimp My Ride, and this dude was a musician, and they put a recording studio in the dude's car. And I was like, fuck, like, that's what I need, cause I've always known that I was a really good freestyle artist. Like, I could freestyle better than I could write, I feel, but it's about captivating that lightning in a bottle when it happens. And so before, when I would write, it would be like, yeah, this is a dope song, I'll be all hype when I write it, but then by the time I got to the studio, I was already kind of tired of it, over it, and then it just would never come out the way I wanted to. Most days, I'll wake up and the first thing I do, honestly, usually is come to sit down right here, open up the program, and just get to work. What I do is I figure out a sound that I want to start the song off of, the beat, I would say. It's kind of what vibe I'm going with today, where I feel. I like very atmospheric type noises, so I'm usually in that range, or bells, stuff like that. So. It's a cool sound, so let's just start off with that. I'm gonna start at tempo 140, and then just gonna fill in the blanks. Now it's being able to record and make my own beats and all that. It's just so much more easier because I'm able to literally, I'll sit in the studio, make a beat, and be fired up, and already got a hook idea. Then I lay down the hook, and then I'll finish out the beat, export it, throw it down, and then be able to record on it with that idea that I already had before. Just to give myself a little hype, I usually like to add a little bit of instruments. Do a little hi-hat, two-step. A little triplet in there. I'm like, alright, there's a lot of mids, a lot of atmosphere, so I want a bell. Take the bell. Once that goes. Sounds cool. Let's just copy that. Oh. Ooh. That's what you want to hear right there. Shit that makes you feel something, I think my biggest accomplishment in the last last 5 years definitely is learning how to record myself, make beats, and do all that, because like you said, it comes out a lot quicker, and because it does, the original feeling that I had, the original inspiration is able to get transferred over. But yeah, let's give that kick some kick, you know what I mean? So, really, it just depends on what I'm feeling. Sometimes, you know, if I'm kind of like in a high mood, I'll sometimes start with the bass, just to get that bang right away. And it's so satisfying when you have like a fat bass and then just a nice clean clap or snare. Even if you just have bass and snare, like you can make a whole song off of that. I've heard plenty of songs like that. But for the most part, I do start on the lead. I'll start with, you know, a nice synth or some bells, and make a nice little lead melody. And then I will stack it up from there.